Well, hello, everyone. I'm Eric Orson. I'm your host today for Believers in Business. Great to be here. Great to have you guys here joining us. The purpose of our show is to let our viewers learn more about our special guests each week. Now, our guests are business owners, and they are CEOs with very, very interesting backgrounds that we want to share with you. They're going to share some of their secrets to success and tell us about their passions in life. And today we are very excited with our very first special guest, Miss Rosie Garcia. She's a State Farm agent down in San Marcos, Texas, a beautiful part of the country. And she has a very, very interesting background. We want to learn more about that. So Rosie, thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us more about your story.
Thank you, Eric. So I want to first thank God for all the blessings that He's given me in my life. And second, I have a daughter and two sons and a beautiful grandson. His name is Ford. So I'm very thankful for my family that's been very supportive of me throughout my career. And next, these two go hand in hand because I'm very grateful to be able to participate in our community that we live in and support and thank my customers as well.
That's awesome. Rosie, thank you. Thank you for being here. We're excited to learn more about what you're up to. And now, first thing is, I remember that you have an amazing background. Your parents came to the U.S. from Mexico before you were even born. And as you grew up in the United States, education became very, very important to you. So tell us a little bit more about that, if you would.
Yes, Eric. So my parents came from Mexico. There was 8 children, and my parents only had an elementary education because they had to work at a very young age. So coming to school and going to school was very important for them, for us to do really well and to learn and to have an education. Their strong work ethic also helped us tremendously throughout our lives. I personally became a single parent with 3 children. I was working a full-time job, going to school, raising my 3 kids. Then when they graduated, put them through college as well and showed them the importance of having their education and having their careers as well. In my telecom communications 20-year experience, I learned the hard work as well, being a female, Hispanic, and then going into owning my own business. I realized I wanted to be a State Farm agent because State Farm has a tremendous commitment to support the communities that we live in.
Well, and now tell me, now that what that means, how that translates within your agency is that you offer several different kinds of insurance, correct? Tell us a little bit more about all the different types of insurance you guys cover.
Yes, at State Farm we have lots of products. It's a very broad product list. Some, to mention a few, is auto, home, life, health. I personally am very passionate about life insurance. I believe that growing up in our home, we did not hear about life insurance. We weren't educated in life insurance. And it's very important. It's very important because it's your loved ones. It's those that you're protecting are your loved ones. And, but, you know, at our agency, we like to meet with our customers at our agency, and part of our role is to be able to introduce our customers to the different products and listen to them, listen to what their needs are, how we can help them. And State Farm has 24-hour customer service. We're there for our customers.
That's great. Now, you know, auto, home, life, and health. A lot of you probably didn't even realize that there were all those different kinds of insurance, and you guys make it a one-stop shop for your customers. Very, very convenient that the offerings that you give to be able to go into one place and get all those different kinds of insurance there together. That's awesome. Tell us more about how we can get hold of you guys and how your customers can reach you.
Yes, so our office is located in San Marcos, Texas. You can always go to our website and rosiegarciatx.com. But statefarm.com has all the different product information and the 24-hour service.
Excellent. Now tell us, Rosie, if you would, the secrets, because you have run this agency single-handedly. Now, a lot of our viewers are going to want to know, give us some secrets on how to run a successful business. What can you offer?
Yes, of course. You have to invest some time. You need to be able to, out of the business, get what you put in it. So it does take a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, a lot of courage. There will be days that will be very difficult. You'll probably question yourself, what am I doing and why am I doing this? But that's okay, because that's any business. But you build a tremendous team. You build a good team to work with you. I am very thankful to God, and I am very thankful to my team. They're really good at what they do, and they're there for our customers. And part of building your business is building your team as well. You want to encourage them, and you want to know their goals and be able to help them meet their goals as well.
Now, also, you talk a lot about giving back. And there's a nonprofit, a specific one that's near and dear to your heart. Tell us a little bit more about this charity, if you would.
Yes. So that would be Centro Cultural Hispano de San Marcos. Now, if I can back up a little bit, I will tell you that in building your business plan, also include in there how you're going to support your community and how you're going to give back. I think it's important to identify what organization or organizations you're going to be a part of. In my case, I am a board member of Centro Cultural Hispano de San Marcos. How I got involved with that organization, I opened my agency in February 2011. By April, I had met the founder, Ofelia Philo Vasquez, and she introduced me to Centro. I thought she was very genius because she says, I want you to come by and visit our organization. She knew that by walking in, listening to kids learning how to play the piano, and seeing their museum, seeing what they had done, what they had built, was going to be very encouraging for me to be a part of that. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with Ofelia. She embraced me. She welcomed me into her community, into her organization. And basically what Centro does is they preserve their mission is to preserve the culture, the heritage, and provide for the children and youth that don't have a means to take piano lessons, mariachi, folclorico. Centro just celebrated their 8th anniversary. So when they first started, they started out with providing programs for children. And basically, on their list was the mariachi, the folclorico, and the piano. Today, 8 years later, their programs include young adults. They include high school students. They provide tutoring for math and English. They provide engineering, mathematics. They have the STEM program. They partner with the school district to be able to provide the tutoring programs. They partner with Texas State University and provide the art classes. They have artists come in, they have poets come in, historians come in to educate the community on our culture. And it's a very diverse group. It's a phenomenal group. And I would love for you to visit their webpage. I would love for you to go to sanmarcoscentro.org and learn about Centro and learn about what they're doing for the community. It's a dynamic organization, as I mentioned earlier, and like anyone else, we also need funding. We also need assistance. We also need donations. There is a donate button on there on the website that you can go to.
Oh, no, that's awesome. That's what I was thinking next, is there's the website. Now, there's a lot of opportunities. A lot of these organizations that are incredible organizations giving back to the community, they depend on our support, and they grow even greater through our support. And so we have an opportunity to do that. And so tell our viewers a little more detail of what it takes to help support an organization like this.
Okay, thank you, Eric. Basically, most of the funding that Centro has right now is through the City of San Marcos, the Art Commission, and fundraising, and a few grants. Currently, we don't have an executive director, so we're seeking an executive director to assist us in getting more funding. But another big part of Centro is the amigas. Amigas is friends, friends of Centro. And basically, the amigas are able to contribute $100 a year. The commitment, the pledge is for 3 years, but those monies are for staffing. They allow us to have a staff there at Centro to open the doors when we deliver the programs. They multitask, they do everything. They run the entire program schedule, and they make sure our kids get scheduled. They make sure our kids are safe, and they do everything, but we need more support for them. We need to be able to get them an additional part-time helper or someone. So I encourage you as well to go to sanmarcoscentro.org. You can donate $100. You can select in the drop-down Amigas, and your pledge will be for 3 years. So it's $100 a year, but that money goes solely to help support the staff of Centro.
Well, that's an amazing opportunity for every single one of us. Thank you. And I'm grateful to Centro for making that easy for us to commit to kind of help supporting such an amazing organization. And I hope our viewers will take the time to learn more about Centro and to consider supporting such a great program. Now, Rosie, before we introduce our next guest, please tell us what advice you would give to somebody out there that might be wondering about starting their own business.
Yes, of course. If you're going to start your own business, do a lot of research. Be passionate about what you're doing, because it's a job that is going to take a lot of your time, but also you want to separate that time for community, you want to separate the time for your family, and you want to have mentors, you want to have people that guide you through the process. But it definitely, if it's something you want to do, I strongly encourage you to step forward, and you will do great.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Rosie, very, very much for being our very first special guest on Believers in Business. Exciting to hear about your life and the passions that you pour yourself into, and learning a little bit more about that. So grateful to have this time together. And if anyone out there needs any more information on auto, home, life, or health insurance, please give Rosie a call. And we will look forward to you being right back here at our next edition of Believers in Business. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Rosie.
Thank you, Eric.